single day again for like 365 days on Flunkstar. So here we all are again. Toss a tip in the swear jar. We're back on Flunkstar. Let's see how this year goes.
Guys, it is fluentchaos, and we're back on the Flunkstar server. I am pushing the limit today. I should have been recording a half hour ago. I spent a lot of time pre-recording because I wanted to get all this stuff moved around before I started recording, and I did. It's all moved around. So basically, we've got black, we've got blue, we got nothing because we got to make them still. These are our last two colors, I think, right? Or something. Yeah, but am I missing? Hold on. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We gotta do one more row here for the extra, what is it? The moss. So I'll put these in really quick. But basically, we got everything moved over. Everything was touching the other side of the wall. It was against that. So we got all that done, and that was not really fun. I actually had a couple close calls where I was doing it the exact way I was doing it yesterday, where I'd break a chest and let everything just sit there. But then I had an instant where I was moving stuff, and I was like, okay, I gotta do this next. So I broke all those, and I went to where I had to put all those, and that was, so I was like, so I broke all those, and it was a mess. But I didn't lose any wool, carpet, or any of that. We're good. So good. Okay, so these come up too. And now we have, that means, so now we have room to expand. We'll have, like, we can have a couple other mosses added and that sort of thing. These should all be empty. I found this. I forgot this was a thing. I shoved all this away at some point in time somewhere. In fact, I'm going to grab this. Like, I guess there's pale oak in here, so it couldn't be too old. But yeah, that was a surprise to me. I also found a shulker shell in one of these things as I was breaking them all down. I thought I found, like, a lost shulker shell, but it was just more dye. So, but let's break these down. All right. And there. So I basically did what I set out to do, which was get all that shit organized before I started the next episode, and we've done it. So that's a small victory. Let's see here. And that's our other stuff that we had on us. Let's put some of this like out of our inventory because we are quite stuffed. I can't imagine needing any more than a stack of chests. The hoppers are good. We're gonna need those for sure. All right, let's see here. So, yep. One more time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 15, 17, 18. Yep, because 16 plus 2 for the moss. That's the whole set. Okay, so now the next order of business is we've got to get hoppers behind each one of these things. And then after that, we might need to, I might need to sponge this area, honestly, but let's see here. So I should have counted. So 1, 2, 3. So we need to go down to, there has to be a hopper behind each chest in this whole setup. So let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna let the water come right up to these damn chests. I thought about pushing the chests inside the wall, but I was like, whatever. This is a big enough area. It's not like I'm using all the space up. So get these busted out. Then we'll go on the other side and we'll bust it down all the way to the back side, or all the way to the bottom, I should say. Let's see if we can cheat it. Yep. Oh, but now we're in our wings. Stand. There we go. Okay, very good. So now for each one of these, we gotta go down. Ooh, I'm gonna have to. Okay, no, I probably won't have to do too much of that. Okay, there. That's good. All right, so let's go ahead and bust this out. This will all be hoppers. And then after that, we're going to have to... we have to involve redstone, which means we cannot have water flowing everywhere. So we probably are going to have to sponge it again. But that's all right. We got the resources. Let's see. I'm going all the way to here. Okay, let's... Oh, nice. So, well, not nice. Okay, there we go. Now we got room for every single hopper. Okay, I'm glad I got my aqua affinity. And then once we have this all done, I don't have this memorized at all. I won't put the schematic on though. I don't know if I'll need to for this episode anyways. This is so quick. Like, I basically, I don't know, we'll see. This is going to be coming out right at midnight, guys, I bet. Oh, you can breathe up here. Very nice. Look at it. Everything's coming up to me. Hello, hello. Oh, hey. Little air pocket. Very nice. I don't think that was, I don't know if that's natural or what, but... You know, these, okay, there we go. So next order of business, and I wonder if we'll even have enough, but let's get these in the back of every single one of these. So, we're gonna go from the top first, right? Yep, okay. Did that go? Yes, it did, okay. And then after this, I am gonna have to schematic up. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull the schematic up after this, and I will go ahead and quash all the water. I would like this all to be operating underneath the water, so I'm gonna probably dry it out to build it, and then try to somehow get it to where it looks like it's underwater. It's pretty close to the top, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get away with that, but we're definitely gonna try. And I know hoppers are supposed to cause lag, but if you haven't noticed, we're standing next to, like, I don't even know how many hoppers in the pixel board, so just F it, right? We've already got so many hoppers. What's another handful? Another stack, right? Because, yeah, look at this, we're running out. Also, I need to breathe. All right, let's see. I should have some more hoppers, I believe. Let's see. That's up. Oh, nice, nice. Okay. I just do that. I came here as a stack, and I found a stack in that corner chest, so that's actually nice. Or at least it's like not working for me, so we'll take that. And then boop, 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 right? One, yeah, okay. And then once we got these placed, I'm thinking we'll do the sand trick. I'm not sure. We don't want you there at all, and you have gone into a hopper somewhere. You're one of the chests now. Okay, we should go top down. I keep making this more difficult than I need to make it. All right, is that a full thing? Let's see. That's a full thing? All right, let's see. Let's come up here. Let's find my one hopper. I don't really need to, but I'm curious. Oh, no, it might actually be stuck in a hopper back there, because some of these are full. I might need to figure that out, dude. I don't know if I want to. Let's see if it's in any of the empty boys. It's not. These are all full, so it probably went. Ooh, uh-oh. We got to move the yellows over one. We'll do that some other time. All right, let's see. Let's pull up our schematic here. Turn that on so we can see where things are. Now, where is... I have a shit ton of sand somewhere. I've got all kinds of shulkers all over the place here. There we go. Okay, let's, yeah, we'll start with that. Let's see. And I'm gonna see if I can squash, I don't even know how to say what I'm trying to say. I don't even need to go this far. Let's see. Go this far. Basically dry it out. Okay, so we'll go like this. Don't know if we're gonna have enough, but let's start doing this. Okay. And then, oh no! I just need to get out to where I need to get out to here. Let's make a couple markers so I can work with this knot on. Now let's see, that only needs to go here for now, so that means here, I guess, pretty much. Well, yeah, we're not going to have enough sand, but we're going to go ahead and at least get started. And I guess it doesn't have to be sand. I guess, honestly, you know what? I should come out here with the andesite and stuff. So anyways, let's get this, the dimensions of what we're trying to block off here. So then we're going to go out 2 more, and then I can turn it off, I think, after that. Yes. Place them low, place them fast. Okay, there we go. And then we'll make it like a little corner thing, right? Okay, let's turn this off. And off. Okay. And now let's go ahead and do... Man, yeah, I'm not going to have anywhere near enough if I try to... Yeah, if I try to do it all with sand. So let's do this. Let's just get the general shape of it going. Is that all I'm gonna need? That doesn't even seem like... Did I? Hold on. I think I effed up. Let me look at something really quick. Jesus. I sure did. I mean, I need room where this is, so I'm gonna have to go even further out. It has to be like this. Okay, well, whatever. Live and learn. Turn this off. All right, and let's fix the mistake, and then we'll redo it, and then we'll have an idea of the shape that we got to work towards. So I'm basically just going to section it all off, and then work on it from there. So then, right? Okay, there we go. Okay, here's the area that we need to section off. So let's see, how much of this do I have with me? Do I have enough to pull this off here? Alright. It's very grassy down here, very seaweedy. Let's just get our base here, and then we can fill in the center. That makes a little more sense to me. Alright. Because some of it's already going to be blocked off naturally. Alright, there we go. And that can stay because eventually I guess it's going to need one of those. Get some air. Alright. Go like this, and we're going to have to work on this. Okay. So, guys, I know it is a very quick episode. I apologize. It's just I pushed it to the limit, moving all this stuff, but we are making progress. I will have all that water gone by next episode. How's that sound? All right. Deal. All right, guys. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like. If you'd like to see more of me without having to remember, hit the sub button. And either way, I will be back here tomorrow on the Flunkstar server. Peace.